back again, man, for another Cut Talk, man. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm getting them to come. Pause. And they here, man. We got a special guest in the building. Played the game, now he coaches the game, father, all that, man. Actually, cousin of Bijo, Brandon Joseph. So definitely smooth cat. He was able to do the show for me back a few months ago, and I appreciated that. So I might as well get the other fam here too. But let me just start off with the resume, because I was reading through it before we started rolling, and I'm like, bruh. So in terms of AAU, you started out with the Milwaukee Stars, then you went to the Rebels, then Playground, then DTA your last 2 years. So you was with everybody, bro.
Yeah.
So then you went to Riverside. Shout out to the Tigers, man.
Yeah, man.
Then for college, you went to MATC for a year. Then UW Marinette for 2, then came back to the city. Then you transitioned to the coaching game.
Yeah.
Started with the Dream Chasers. So was it was Dream Chasers, then they turned into the Rebels, or it was two different programs?
So we merged with the Rebels.
Oh,
and then
okay.
That's when the whole merger with the Spartans came.
Okay. We're going to get into that, because I got a couple little guys who was like in that. So then they did the merger. Y'all was the Rebel Spartans for a little bit. Was that with Charlie and E. Cook and that whole group, or?
No, they way younger. This is the like Mike Foster was the first part of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mike, man.
Yeah.
And then you moved on to the high school scene. You was at Madison. You was with Q-Mont. Shout out to Q-Mont and Tory.
Yeah.
We're going to get into that, man.
Yeah.
Dope guest, man. Just humble cat, like, just smooth guy, man. Shout out to Tory, too. Then you went to King. My man went to Riverside, then went to the Ops to coach. So we'll get into that under Doug Lewis for 3 years, man. Shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out
and
to
then
him, man.
you made the transition to get with Team Haliburton.
Yeah.
Shout out to Haliburton, man. Y'all, you didn't have to do us like that, man. I get it. You're not overrated, brother. So next year, just calm that down. But, man, shout out to you and the program that you built in the city, man, and giving back to the kids, man. So shout out to you. But without further ado, and my man has 3 little ones. Just like me, I got 2. So being a father, man, like I said, keeping us on our toes. So we'll get into that a little bit too. But I'm excited to have this conversation, man. Just to pick his brain from a player's standpoint and a coaching standpoint. So without further ado, man, Gary Joseph, man, appreciate you for pulling up, man.
Appreciate you for having me.
Yeah. How you feeling?
I'm good, man.
Good.
Life good.
Good.
Everything good.
Good. And I want to take this time. I don't know your barber name. Shout out to you, brother. Like, I was gonna give him a little taper, just complimentary taper, because he did the show. But my man said he waiting on you. And when I seen the pics he post after he get cut, I ain't mad at that, man. So shout out to you, bro. Keep doing what you doing in the city.
Shout out real, man.
I interview barbers too, brother. So if you see
Mr.
this and want to hop on, come on, man.
Mr.
See here for you.
Mr. Jake, that's my guy, though, man.
Shout out to him. But further ado, man. So with these interviews, I like to start from the beginning, bro. So fill us in, bro. I know you from the city, but where from?
Man, I was born Burleigh, bro.
Okay.
40th and Burleigh. That's where my family been living all my life. Like, I moved somewhere else and came back.
Okay.
There. It was that type of thing.
Yeah.
But we always centered there, man.
Okay. Was it siblings or?
Nope, I'm an only child, man, both ways. Only child from my mom and dad. I got a stepsister.
Okay.
With my dad, but that's not even her real dad. They just her mom and my dad been together forever. So
Okay.
That's my sister, man,
Okay. That's what's up.
Yeah.
So did you have like cousins or like, what I'm saying, just
man.
so big?
We was big on family,
Yeah,
man.
that's what's up.
So we
That's what's
would always meet at my grandma's house, man.
Okay.
Or whether it be where I mostly stayed at, like we stayed upstairs, me and my mom.
Okay.
And then my grandma stayed downstairs, and then on my dad's side, we was always on like 19th and Hampton, man.
Okay.
Shout out to 19th, man.
Yeah.
So my grandpa stayed. We would always meet up there. So.
Okay, man. Shout out to Grands, man. Shout out to the fam. So in terms of the game, At what age did basketball start? Was you just doing basketball or you was doing everything?
I was doing basketball and football.
Okay.
Basketball probably started first though. Probably started I was probably like third grade.
Mm.
And my neighbor, shout out to Dewan, man. My neighbor taught me how to hoop back outside a court on the back of a garage, bro. Not even a real court.
That's how we start.
That's how I got my start, man.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, I got a ball all the time. I'm hooping.
Yeah.
And I'm alright, you know.
At what point, bruh, did it start to like click with you in terms of your game?
Bro, really, I ain't even go early.
Yeah.
I could hoop. I could play early, So like, I started hooping with him, and then he was playing in the PAL League.
Okay, yeah.
This was in the PAL League. It was at Burroughs.
Mm-hmm.
So he like, man, you might as well come play. You know what I'm saying? I'm way younger than him though. Like he in high school. I'm in third, fourth grade. You know what I'm saying? So I go play, and I'm killing. Like I'm just killing. I don't know I can hoop.
Yeah.
So then from there, that's where that's where it took off. Like I played in PAL for like 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Then I was in fourth grade. Shout out to Coach James Miller. He made an AAU team, PAL Bulldogs.
Okay.
So I'm fourth grade. It's a fifth grade team. It's me, Jarvis Williams, Jameson Montgomery.
Well, shout out to J-Mo, man.
Yeah, shout out to my boy, man.
Shout out to Jarvis too, man.
Yeah.
We in talks with Jarvis.
Yeah. Roy Ewing.
Shout out to Roy. Y'all got some names on that team.
Yeah,
man.
we was all right, dog. We was all right, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Chewy. Forget who else was on the team. Vontrell.
What?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Montrell.
Montrell, man. Come on, man.
Yeah.
I'm on the show, bruh. You playing. But, man, shout out to y'all, man.
Yeah, so we was all right. Played with them for a year.
Okay.
And then that's when, so I played PAL the next year again in fifth grade. And then that's when Coach Miller introduced me to Coach B.
Okay.
Shout out to Coach B, man.
Yeah.
Coach B took me under his wing.
Yeah.
And it was up from there.
Yeah.
But,
legend in the city, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
He so when I first went there, like my first practice, bro, it was crazy. So
And was he with the Rebels at this time?
no, we was doing our own thing, Milwaukee Stars. We was the Milwaukee Stars.
Okay, yeah, okay.
So I come on the team, my first ever practice. You know, mind you, I'm killing PAL and all this before. I'm killing at my school. Nobody can stop me. I'm thinking I'm number one in the nation type thing. You know what I'm saying?
You're supposed to be like that.
Yeah. So I walk into practice. This the five that was there. It's me, Theotis.
Shout out to Theo, man.
Jontel.
Mm-hmm.
Jamil Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
And Kenneth Bud Pope, man. That's the five that's there. We at the PAL Center when it moved on Burleigh on 24th.
Yeah. So
we just scrimmaging against some dudes, like random dudes that's just up there.
Yeah.
But I'm playing with these dudes. I'm like, bro, I'm weak, dog. Like, I ain't even cold no more. Like, hold on, man. Like, like I'm holding my own, but it's like they ain't gotta go through me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm playing a role now. This is my first time ever playing a role, because like I said, I'm killing early.
Let me ask you, bro. What spot was you at?
I was always the five, bro. I was
Okay.
always big and tall, bro.
Okay.
I was always bigger than everybody. I was always taller than everybody, and I knew I had good footwork, bro.
Yeah.
Could hit a mid range.
Yeah.
High IQ guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stuff like that. So that's what made playing with them easy, because now I'm really the glue, almost the brains of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kick it to me. We play off me. Oh no, we play off him in the post. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. So, but we was at the PAL hooping, dog, and I'm the fifth option for real. Like.
Yeah.
So then the next practice, that's when I finally meet Johnny and Josh.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, we cold. Hold on, we finna be unstoppable.
Yeah.
So that's when I get with them. We go. We did great that year. We had a good year. We went to nationals. I think we ranked like 20 or something like that.
Okay.
Something like that or whatever. So then the next year, so that was my sixth grade year. In my seventh grade year, that's when we jumped to fifth. We came in fifth in nationals.
Oh, that's solid.
You know what I'm saying? But we had lost Bud. That's when Bud left. But that's when we got Nate Zastro.
Man, shout out to him.
Yeah,
Burner.
man. We got, I think, did we get, that might have been the year we got Thomas too.
Mm-hmm. From
Shout
Madison.
out yeah, shout out T King, man. I
Yeah.
just talked to him the other day, man.
Yeah.
Shout out T King. But so we get all them, it's all us, we come 5th.
Yeah.
Crazy thing about it, people don't even really know. Dog, so we playing the game. We down like 15. Third quarter. We making a run. Boom.
Yeah.
Get it to 7.
Yeah.
Lights cut out in the gym.
Oh, come on now.
Lights come out in
Yeah.
the gym. So it's so bad, the weather's so bad, like they like, y'all both get 5th.
Yeah.
We ain't even finna finish the game. Y'all both get 5th. Everybody go home type thing.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
What state was y'all in at the time?
It was either, I think it was Memphis.
Okay.
I think it was in Tennessee.
Okay.
So, yeah, I think it was Memphis.
Let me ask you, bro, out of that group, because we all know what Jamil turned into and what Johnny turned into, a lot of them cats. Was Jamil like the standout back then, or was it more so John just on that team at y'all at that age? Was he, could you see him turning into what he turned into, or he was kind of like, we ain't know yet? So
I'm gonna put my little sauce on it, man.
Go ahead.
I started over Jamil. Yeah. So he didn't start starting over me till like in the 8th grade year.
Okay.
You know, but I could see he was gonna be what he was gonna be.
Just tell.
Everybody could see it too. You know what I'm saying? But Johnny was that dude.
Yeah.
Man. I ain't gonna lie. I seen Johnny chew some of the top people in the country.
Yeah.
Like our 7th grade year, when we came 5th, we played a Team Maryland. I'll never forget.
Okay.
I hadn't lost a game in 3 years that our age. So we popped them. Johnny tore his knee, messed his knee up in like the 2nd quarter.
Yeah.
So I'll never forget. I ain't gonna lie. We in nationals. Like I said, this was around the time it was starting to turn for me too. Jamil getting all the burn. I'm salty. I started, but I came right out. Jamil getting all the burn. I'm salty, so I'm heated on the bench.
Yeah.
B throw me in. Bro, I run off a quick 8. He like, B coming to me like, my bad, dog. No, but that was all just my anger built up. Let it out. That's how I got it out. You know what I'm saying? But Johnny come back the 4th quarter.
Yeah.
And take over, bro.
Yeah.
Like, he done been sitting on the bench, icing his knee, all that. Come back, take over. And we popped in, but he was always that dude, bro.
Okay.
He was always him.
That's what's up, man. And what middle school was you at during this time?
Roosevelt.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
Shout out to Roosevelt.
Yeah, man. I think I played my first year, 6th grade year, I played 6, 7. Then I played 8th from there on out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you doing your thing with the Rebels. And did you stay with the Rebels, that program, until 8th grade? Or?
So we just went from the T-Ed and Charlie and them was the younger team.
Yeah.
And Creon and them was the younger team.
Shout out to Creon from his people from my neighborhood. Shout out to bro.
Yeah, man. So we was out of town with them. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We all winning. It's cracking too.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was good times.
Okay.
Man.
So in terms of 8th grade, it's your last year in middle school. You at Roosevelt, bro. What's going on with you?
Man, so really I'm like, all right, I'm finna go to high school. Man, I want to go to North. My mama like, no.
What's the inspiration? I ain't never heard. No disrespect to North, man. No disrespect. Danny went there and did work. And David. They had some players there, but like traditionally speaking, that ain't a school. You know what I'm saying? You trying to pick over the other ones at that time. So what's the inspiration, bro?
Bro, so we practice at North every day for AAU.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, and then they got, at this time, it's DeMarcus there. DeMarcus didn't go to Washington out the gate. He started at North. T-Ed there.
Yeah.
And Buck there, and Nook there. So I'm like,
y'all
all
got
right,
some
man.
bodies there then.
Yeah, and you know, they had a couple older cats I knew too, but like I said, I knew the coach because we practicing there every day. So I'm like, I want to go to North.
Right.
My mama like, no, sad.
Oh, nah.
Yeah, so then that's when she like, King, Riverside, Tech, you pick. I'm like, all right, I'll try to go to all 3. So then I go, you know, you got to take the little admission test at King.
Yeah.
I walk in King, God see me, boop, snatch me, take me to another room to take the test or whatever. So in my head, I'm like, oh, I'm going to King.
Right.
That's my first thought.
Yeah.
So then go to Riverside, take the test there. Then I go to Tech. I ain't gonna lie. So I go take the test. Oh, it's a crazy story. My mama don't even know this to this day. So I forget what I do. I do some bull while the test. So the dude snapping on me like, get out, go get your parents, snapping. So my mama come. She snapping back because I'm like, Ma, I ain't even do nothing. She going on my side. I'm like, Ma, I ain't even do nothing. So she snapping on him like, I don't matter. He ain't going to this school anyway. So mind you, I'm walking out. Boom, the Perry stopped me, tried to talk to me. My mama like, no.
Yeah.
So boom, I'm like, all right, it's over for Tech.
Right.
I'm like, all right, I'm going to Riverside. No. So I'm like, no, I'm going to King.
Yeah.
Boom, I get my thing back from King. You something on the waiting list. I get the one back from Riverside. I'm like, I'm in. So I'm like, oh, I'm going, all right, whatever. I'm going to Riverside.
Yeah.
So then later that summer, randomly, Rock, he trying to get Jontel, Josh, and we had Marquis Skeet at that time. Skeet was cold too. People don't know about Skeet cold. But so he recruiting them and then be like, he going there too.
Yeah.
He like, oh, bet. You know what I'm saying? Rock geek now, like, oh, I got him already, boo. So we started playing. I played like a couple games, summer league with him.
Okay.
And then boom, we go in the year.
And let me pause right there. Let me ask you. So you know how like Charlie, Darnell, E. Cook, Haki, they all stayed together. They all went to Bayview. Did like B want y'all to do something like that, or it was like y'all just go wherever y'all want to
go? So he kind of wanted us to, but it was all thrown off because, so, forgot too, Johnny had went to North our 8th grade year.
I heard about that.
Johnny played Johnny and Theotis.
I heard about
so that's really why I want to go to North too. My boys there. I'll stick with my boys, you know what I'm saying?
You got to feel how they do, how did they do that?
You know, it's like, bro, anywhere else you could play VAR at like 7th grade. Think about OJ Mayo played VAR from 7th grade on.
But do you lose that year in terms of eligibility?
Yeah, he did. That's why he had to go prep his senior year. He did. But, you know, at that time, that was what was best for him.
Yeah.
You know, to play against that bigger dudes, older competition, all that type of stuff. So I wanted to go there. We thought some of us wanted to go there, but our parents, like all our parents, was like, nah.
Yeah.
So that's why we started spreading
North
out.
would have been stupid. Yeah. That whole Rebels team went there.
Yeah.
But Jamil would have been the odd man out, you know what I'm saying, and Racine, but man, they would have been all right.
Yeah. And then, so he tried to do that, though, later in our careers. Like, well, not even too much later, with Madison.
Okay.
You know, his brother.
When Womack was there.
Yeah. Yep. So like I said, Rock was recruiting all us.
Yeah.
Boom, go to first day of school. Me and Skeet the only ones at Riverside. I think, I want to say, Jontel went to Tech first.
Okay.
And Josh went to like Pulaski. That's when the move came into play. Got them out of there. They go to Madison.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we was all kind of supposed to go to Madison.
Yeah, they got 2 of them over there.
Again.
And then Thomas was there. Did Thomas start off? Did he start off there?
Thomas might have started there.
Okay.
Yep. The eldest end up going there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
because the other was supposed to go to Dominican. He played summer league with us.
Yep.
I'm like, this nigga can't be 14, bro. 14, 15, he can't be, dog.
He was cold.
Yeah, man. He was. Shout out to bro.
Yeah. So then, but my mama, she wasn't going.
Yeah.
I was at Riverside. That was it.
So, bro, when you played summer league with them, what was just the feel, bro? How was you liking that?
It was smooth because we was young. It was all the younger dudes.
Oh, okay.
Me, Danny, Brandon, Isaac, Guns, Skeet, Jontel. You know what I'm saying? So it was all the dudes my age.
Yeah.
It wasn't even the older dudes yet. I hadn't even met them yet. So it was smooth. I had already knew all them.
Yeah.
You know, just from hooping and being around type thing.
So the season start, man. Do you got an expectation? Okay, I'm gonna play varsity, I'm gonna play JV, I'm gonna play freshman, I'm gonna do both. What was the expectation for you?
So, you know, back then JV cracking, so you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm seeing everybody hoop.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm probably gonna have to play JV, you know what I'm saying? I'm probably gonna I'm gonna try to get on bar, but I'm probably gonna have to play JV.
Mm-hmm.
So then, boom, tryouts come. My mama tell me this all year, like, if you
Yeah.
don't get a 3-point, you ain't playing.
Oh, come on, moms.
I'm laughing, joking. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing my thing.
Yeah.
I'm laughing, joking. I bring home a 2.8. You can ask this, not going. I don't go to tryouts, bro. I didn't try out. Rock calling like, he got to come to one of the days. He got to come. You know, he got to come to something.
Yeah.
Like, so then she let me come to one tryout day.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, take me right out again. I missed like the first 2 weeks. So Rock like, bro, you got to earn your way back, man. You on freshman.
Did Rock try to talk to your mama like, mom's like, I get it, but like, he doing something with a 2.8. This a good school. Come on, bend a little bit. Did that ever happen or mom's wasn't going?
Mom's was not going. 3-point or nothing.
Yeah.
She eventually, you know what I'm saying, let me slide with lower as I got older.
Yeah.
But then and there, no, I better bring home that 3-point.
Yeah, shout out to mom. No, yeah.
High standards, man. We not going.
So, you finally able to slide on the team. And what team did they put you on?
Freshman.
Okay.
So I played 2 games freshman.
Yeah.
Kill 25 and whatever both games. Kill. Rock like, nah, you finna get moved up with me. I'm like, cool. So I come in. We played 2 more games, and then it's Christmas break.
Yeah.
It was over then. We took 8 spots. Me, Danny, our little freshman group. We took all the older. We kind of took the older dude's spot.
Oh, so they moved you all up to VAR?
No, like so they was ahead of us on the depth chart.
Yeah.
So Riverside did it right. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to earn your way up. Like Danny was coming off the bench.
They had Danny on JV
to start. Yeah.
Oh, that's wild.
He it wasn't long. He was by like January. He was up on VAR.
Okay.
Bro, like I'll never forget our Christmas break game.
Yeah.
Bro, Danny hit a 3/4 quarter shot for us on my life to take us to OT. This was when Rock was like, yeah, it's over. I'm riding with these freshmen now because by this time it's just us in the rotation, like with like two, 3 sophomores, you know what I'm saying, in the mix, but really just the freshman group. He riding us now, like, oh, this go be the group, like y'all coming up, you know what I'm saying?
Question for you, bro. Was Rufus on that JV team or he was on varsity?
Rufus didn't go there. He was at Custer then. Rufus was at Custer.
Man, y'all niggas was a transfer portal.
Man. Bro, people don't know, like, Monty with the Riverside his freshman year. Draylon. Draylon was at Riverside. Riverside always had Big Rod. Riverside always got Raymond.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Bodies.
Yeah.
That's what's up, bro.
I don't think Raymond went down. I ain't heard on that.
Rod said he did.
Oh,
I thought Ray just was at Mesmer, then he went to South, but
he said he started at Riverside, didn't he?
He did some time at Riverside. I don't know if it was
I think he started there. I'm
okay, probably it makes sense if he started there.
He was a freshman there probably.
Yeah. But you having that good year on JV, man, y'all starting to be in the rotation, doing your thing. So now as the season moves along, bro, what's going on with you?
Man, I get moved up to VAR the last 4 games.
Speak on it, bro. And was you practicing with VAR the whole time, or it was just?
No, it was just JV. Then I got moved up. I started practicing VAR, but I was still playing JV too until I couldn't. But I was VAR then. I'm VAR.
What's the confidence like at this time, bro?
I'm geek, but I ain't getting no burns, so I'm mad.
It don't even matter though, bro. You got a jersey.
Man, I'm at the end of the bench, like, come on, finna get in. It didn't happen to like a playoff game. I finally got in. We was down by this time. It was over. He just threw us in. I got a little burn, but you know. Then, crazy part about it, we come back next year, sophomore year. He JV me. Like, huh?
What's the mindset behind that, man? And who came in? Who was 2010 for Riverside?
Man.
I can't.
We had Big Jeremy.
Okay, yeah.
Our whole team kind of switched that year. You know, no, it was just we got some more. We the transfer portal, man. Like you said, man. That's when Rufus came.
Yeah, shout out.
We had a dude named Keith. Then it was like Big Donovan. That I don't know if you know Donovan. He ended up going to the NFL a little bit. Big Tristan, you know what I'm saying? They was straight Charlie. That was Charlie's senior year. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Wook, man.
Yeah, so it was all them. You know, I ain't feeling no type of way because, like I said, back then JV, you know, JV cracking. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up playing JV most of the year. I got moved up again late.
Yeah.
Didn't really play much. And then that's when junior year was I'm like, all right, I'm finna come back get minutes now. Like, everybody gone, you know what I'm saying? Blah, blah, blah. No. Again, don't get minutes. Like, Luck, I ain't gonna, Luck, it's crazy. That's when we found out Luck was my cousin.
Yeah.
No minutes. Luck really didn't mess with me, bro. Like, at all.
Yeah. What you think it was?
Bro, like, I still don't know to this day. You know what I'm saying? Even like as in like some stuff I see like as an adult. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe that's why they did it. I still don't see his reasoning, like, cause I could help the team. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what's like, I'm still playing AAU at this time. Like I said, by this time I'm with DTA.
Okay.
I'm playing. You know what I'm saying? I'm still hooping. I still can go. I know I can play. Like, hold on.
Let me ask you this, bro. Do you think with your skill set, because like I said, I remember seeing you at the West Suburban, and you was straight Draymond with it, just picking people apart, really thinking through the game and technically sound with the game. When cats just going up and down, you think your skill set kind of get overlooked with the game back then?
For sure, because you know that's at the time too. Back to the basket, trying to kind of going, you know, out the way. So, but at the same time, bro, like I could hit the midi. I still could, like I remember it'd be games, like at the end of the game, I'm shaking coach's hand. We shake coach's hand.
Yeah.
Like I never forget, bro. Marcus Hines pulled me to the side, pulled me, my guy Guns to the side. Like, keep y'all head up. Y'all supposed to be playing. Yeah. Y'all supposed to be playing for this team. I don't care what he's talking about. Y'all supposed to be playing. So, like, when people, you know what I'm saying, when coaches would do that, stuff like that, like, why you ain't playing, bro? Like, I always kind of felt like that was something personal. Like,
did you think about leaving
at
sure. Any point?
For sure.
Okay.
Like, by that time, Danny had left. My guy Brandon had left, you know what I'm saying? The people that we started with really had left. It was just like me, Guns, and Isaac left, you know what I'm saying? A couple other, the Big Mike, you know what I'm saying? Us like that. But I'm like, man, I'm finna go to South, like, you know what I'm saying? You know, South's transfer portal too.
Yeah.
So my mama like, nope, we go figure it out. You started something, let's finish it. I'm like, all right, man, that's just the type of woman my mama was, you know what I'm saying? So then, boom, we go. I play AAU that summer with DTA again.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I do good. Then we go in the high school season. I'm like, man, he got to play me. Like, I'm a senior now.
And was y'all, and shout out to Fred Woods, too. Shout out to him.
Man.
And was, when you went to DTA, was y'all D-Wade yet? Was that the D-Wade
so that was like kind of when we was, but that was kind of when, like, they snatched the stuff because they like, y'all ain't winning. Like,
I remember when that happened. Yeah.
So I was part of that turnover, you know what I'm saying? And it was, I think it was me, like, it was me, Trent, Mike Weems, B. Brooks.
Shout out to all of them, man.
Man, Eric Cupertino, man, we was straight. It was nice. So, and then, like I said, we going to high school season. At this time, I'm a senior, man.
Yeah.
I don't really need all these classes.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm on some bull, like, you know what I'm saying, looking back on that.
Right.
Like, skipping.
Yeah.
Just doing plenty bull, bro, like, not really focused on ball in school. That ain't the focus right now. You know, I'm spelling myself, getting girls.
Was moms on you at the time? Like, Gary, you playing?
She not. If she is, but she not really.
She don't see everything.
Yeah.
So was you driving at the time?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I have my L's. You know what I'm saying. I'm using my guys' cars, stuff like that. Like, it's all, you know, all type of stuff. So, you know what I'm saying. We come into the season. I'm like, man, we knowing this finna be Rock first year.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We had already knew Rock was finna be the coach.
Yeah.
Me in my head, Rock my boy, Rock with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. Like Rock worked in the school, so me and Rock was cool all day, every day. Boom, so the season, school year come, I'm on bull. Rock even kind of like a little hinting at me like, dog, I'm not messing with you unless you get it together, bro. You walking around here doing what you want to do. Yeah. Bro, I'm not messing with you. Me, like, no, you gotta play me. I'm a senior, bro. I know I can hoop. Like, I know I'm better than these dudes. We going to open gyms with them. You know what I'm saying? Competing like a mug. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some days we winning. Some days they might win, but we always competing. We always right there because, like, they made it kind of like it was kind of made to like a junior versus senior thing. You know what I'm saying? Because, Like Rock, we all knew Rock liked that junior group,
Yeah.
but we was Rock Original Boys. That's in
Yeah.
our head. We like,
Yeah.
we're Rock Original Boys.
You gotta rock with us, man.
Like, but I feel like if he'd have meshed us better, we'd have been all right. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? I don't think he meshed us well enough, but you know, it was his first year coaching, whatever.
Yeah.
So we come into the season, I go to tryouts. Bro, shout out to my guy Nico, man. Me and him both.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, Nico coming back from our junior year, he either our leading scorer or second leading scorer coming back.
Mm-hmm.
Like of people that's coming back, one of them two.
Yeah. He
cut both of us. Y'all doing too much around the school, man. Y'all. I'm finna show everybody I'm done with the BS type thing. Like both of y'all gone. Like. Y'all detrimental to the program, all this type, like dang, on what? Like, okay, whatever. I was salty, you know what I'm saying? I'll never forget I was salty. I went to the crib, holla at mom. She like, it's all right, we ain't tripping on that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mom's, she had my back forever, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She like, whatever, we'll figure it out. So then we come back, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no animosity with me. Come mid-season, he come to both of us like, man, y'all trying to come back? We both like, no, our pride and play now. No, it's over. You should have needed this from the jump. Our pride over by this point.
Let me ask a real question, bro. We grown now. Did a PCA be like, man, yeah? Did a PCU want to just come back like, yeah, we mad, but like I want to hoop? Was that ever, or it was like, man, no, I ain't trying to hear that shit? Which one was it?
Nah. So I definitely wanted to come back and hoop. Mind you, I'm seeing my guys hoop. Like, you know what I'm saying? We started there. You know what I'm saying? We started together, like. So yeah, I definitely wanted to come back, but like, you know, so my pride set in. I'm like, nope. And then it's me going to him. Can I get back on? And he on some nope. Because you know what I'm saying.
How long was it after when you went back to him?
Probably like a game or two, man. But like I said, by that time he off. Like I'm cool on you. You didn't want to come back when I wanted you. Which, you know what I'm saying, I might get as an adult now, but low key, like that took a lot out of me. Like, I lost my love for the game for a second. Like, I'm like, oh, I'm done with basketball. Like, this is it. Like, I don't even want to hoop no more.
Yeah.
Boom, I'm like, all right, whatever. So then, you know, no animosity. We graduate. I randomly in the summer I go to an MATC workout.
Yeah.
Casey like, come on, you can play.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I go to MATC. Then, like I said, by this time, I'm going to workouts a little bit. By this time, I'm like, man, I got to get a job. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, life setting in. I got to get a job. So I'm like, man, forget basketball. So I don't play that first year in May at all. I'm like, I'm cool. Boom. Come that summer, like I say, full circle story, man. Youngest, remember this.
Yeah.
You never know when you need people. Rock see me in the summer. He see me hooping. We up hooping at Marquette at the rec. Like, what up, man? Where y'all going to school? Talking to me and my guy Guns. I'm like, nah, nowhere, bro. I just go to MA, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I got a school for y'all. We like, what up? Put us on with the school. UW Sheboygan, that's the school. Put us on with the school.
Mm-hmm.
We both go up there. Boom. So it's my second year out of school. I get in trouble at school. You know what I'm saying? I get in trouble like the first month. Me and Guns there. Guns go on to play the full year.
Yeah.
Average 35, go crazy. Like, get a school out of it. Like, he was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Guns, man. You always tell me I messed up the story, man.
Yeah.
I messed up the story, man. I got in trouble. They wasn't messing with me. They ain't let me play. So I ended up just finishing out the semester. Like, I finished half semester.
Yeah.
And left the school. So then, by this time, I come back to Milwaukee. I'm like, man, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
I just get to hitting up schools. Shout out to Coach George Hayes, man. He hit me up from UW Marinette. He hit me up, boom. I go up there, play 2 years, man. You know, they like family up there now, man. So
that's what's up. How did it feel, bro, to finally, you know what I'm saying, you got in trouble, had to sit down, but you finally back on the team, you get to playing, bro. How did it feel? Because it's been a while, bro. You didn't get to play your senior year, then you sat, what, 2 years you sat out, man. That's how I feel to finally just get back to hooping.
Man, no bull, bro. Like, people don't know. I cried that first game because
Yeah,
it's like all the emotions came out. Like,
you ain't
bro,
wrong,
I ain't
man.
hooped in 3 years. I
Yeah.
finally get to play. All the emotions come out. Boom. I
Yeah.
cry after the game.
Yeah.
I have a good first game. You know what I'm saying? I had like 16 and 9. I'm playing good. I'm like, okay, I
Yeah.
could play. You know what I'm saying? It just gave me the confidence. Like, I could play again.
Yeah.
So, go on. You know what I'm saying? I probably averaged like, I think it was like 10 and 11, something like that my first year.
Yeah.
Second year, averaged like 12 and 6, something like that.
Okay.
You know, we good teams, man. I shout out to my man Garsh, man. He had a 57-point game before, man. Yeah, so it was all right. You know what I'm saying? It was just good to, you know, go to school, have fun, play basketball, man.
There you
By this
go.
time, you know what I'm saying? It's time to come back to Milwaukee. What you go do, man? You know. So I come back to the mill. I'm really lost, you know what I'm saying? That's that lost period people don't, you know, adults don't tell you about. Like, now you got to figure out what you go do, man. What you go do with your life. What you go be a teacher, you know what I'm saying? You go use your degree. So I end up getting an MPS, man. Then, so I'm in MPS working.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mel, Tojo, and Jew, man. They come holler at me. Well, Mel really started it. Mel like, man, we just started the program. Dream Treasures, come coach with us, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, I never really thought, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had coached, like, we had, like, a Summer Stars team, me and Guns.
Oh, yeah.
Before that, you know, we was loaded, too, man. We had the Shamari Bakari, we had the Twins, Jig.
Yeah.
We was loaded, man. I forget who else. We had Steve Steph, shout out to the Twins. All them, Lil Corey, man. All them, man. We was loaded. We was smacking everything in there. But, so it wasn't really coaching. We just subbing in and out, just doing something. So then they like, come coach. I'm like, I'll try it. You know what I'm saying? Come on, I'll try it.
Yeah.
So next thing you know, I'm coaching, man. Shout out to Tory, man. He took me under his wing, man. And it's been up from there, man. You know what I'm saying? He, I think my first group was, my first team I ever had, who was on my first? I had Amari McCartry.
Okay.
Demarion Birch, yeah, I had them two, and then had a couple other guys that played like high school and stuff like that. But we was the Dream Chasers, man. We was out here, man.
Yeah.
Won a couple plays, won a couple tournaments. We was out here, man.
There you go. Let me ask you, Gary, bro, because like I said, when you hoop, you always had that, I'm going to think the game through. So when you put the coaching hat on, which one came more natural to you, bro, hooping or coaching?
So probably hooping, bro. Like, hooping always been easy to me.
Yeah.
Like, it's like riding a bike, even to this day. Like, you know, I'll be playing around with my players in practice.
Yeah.
Hitting with a move. Ooh, coach, I didn't know you had that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, it's like riding a bike. But, like, coaching, I had to kind of, so, like, on the developmental tip, I knew how to do everything so easily. That I didn't even realize I had to teach kids this. Like,
right.
That's why I always say, like, and Amari and them, they was my experimental group, bro. Like, I learned through them, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had to learn, like, I got to go back to the basics, bro. Like, you going too far ahead because I always had that type of stuff. Like, I always left, right hand. I knew that from the start, you know what I'm saying? So now I had to learn that I got to go back, you know what I'm saying, with, like, even with this group I got now, bro, like, they get mad at me a lot because we start every practice with layups, bro.
Good.
If we can make, you know what I'm saying, just simple right hand, left hand layups. Let's jumping off the right foot, left foot, you know what I'm saying, doing everything correctly. Like, I'm like, if we can do 100 straight of them, I promise we'll never do it again. It's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen.
Somebody gonna mess it.
You know what I'm saying?
On 90, somebody gonna mess it.
Yeah, so I just had to learn that part of coaching, you know what I'm saying? Like, on the developmental tip. Everything else, I was always high IQ, so plays and stuff like that. I'm watching games, seeing this play, that play already in my head, you know what I'm saying, type of thing, but I had to get that part down.
Let me ask you this, bro. How much was your patience tested, bro, just getting started with coaching?
So I always had, I got patience, bro. You know what I'm saying? I always
okay, that's
had
a plus.
Like, and like I said, by this time I'm already in the schools working in schools. You know what I'm saying? So I'm learning more and more patience.
So you around the kids, and that's that's good.
But like I said, I always had it though, man. So
Okay.
Yeah.
So with the Dream Chasers in terms of coaching, you with them, having success with them. Now, what's the next move after them?
So we get to kind of buzzing, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
We get to buzzing, and like that's when we end up merging with like the Rebels.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying, this is even before like the Rebel Spartan thing. We merged with them. You know what I'm saying? So we do a little bit with them. You know what I'm saying? Make it work. Like it worked out easy because Tori was a Rebel.
Yeah.
Jew was a Rebel. I was part of the Rebel, so it was real easy. Like it was like we was going back home. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then boom, that's when they merged with the Spartans. So we was the Rebel Spartan. That was, you know what I'm saying, the start of the beginning of like Power 5 that they call it now. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the beginning of it. It was Rebel Spartan, then they switched over to Power 5. You know what I'm saying? So we got that going. I got some killers that year, man.
Yeah.
We end up merging my team with George Posey. Shout out to George, man.
Yeah.
George team. We ended up merging, man. We had a good year that year, man. Lil Mari, Corey, man. All y'all, man. We ended up having a good year.
That's what's up.
Then that's when, George and them kind of started doing their own thing. And then the next year, that's when I got like Big Ethan Thomas, man. We was straight that year too. Shout out Tino, man. I got Tino that year too, man. Tino was my boy, man.
Yeah.
Tino was cold, man.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, around that time, man, we kept running into Tayshawn, man.
Yeah.
That was the problem, man.
Yeah.
We would get all the way there running into Tayshawn, man.
Yeah.
Because even at that time, like, I was coaching, like, middle school, man.
Yeah.
Like, 6th grade middle school league. We'd be nice. My team was nice. Had little Donald, Lou Chapman's son. Him, a couple of my players from my AAU team. We was loaded. Little D-Lo, man. We was loaded for like a 6th grade school team. Running into Tayshawn in the championship.
That's tough, man.
He was cold.
Yeah.
Man. Shout out Tayshawn, man.
Yeah. So you do your thing with Power 5, man. And that's dope just to get that story on how they know how that team formed. So you do your thing with Power 5. What's the next move after that, bro?
So that's when I jumped into high school, man.
Okay.
I kind of fell back on AAU, man. It was just too much.
Yeah.
Kind of fell back on it. Q-Mon over at Madison.
Yeah.
Tojo over there with him.
Okay.
Tojo like, come on, man. You might as well come on. So
yeah,
that's my boy, man. I go over there to Madison with him. And that was the start of the turnaround Madison.
Yeah.
That was like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The years after that, that's when they turned up. But that was me and Tori only year there, man. After that, I think Tori went to Tori stayed another year.
Okay.
He stayed in, was it? No, he didn't. He left that year. That's the year after that he went to Juneau.
Yeah.
And then I went to King. So the King thing was easy, man, because I worked in the building there.
Okay.
So it was
okay.
real.
So you already.
Yeah, and then Doug Lewis was there. Doug Lewis coached my cousin, B. Joe, at Central State.
Shout out to B. Joe, man.
Shout out B. Joe, man. So B. Joe called Doug like, hey, my cousin in the building, he coached. You need one.
Okay, I'm at the top. Was B. Joe coaching? Cause was he at Destiny or how was he at Destiny at that time or Howard Fuller? Which one?
He was at Destiny at that time.
Okay.
Yeah. So
He ain't call you like, hey man, come over here, man.
Man, funny story. My guy Guns, man.
Yeah.
He always talk about me like, bro, you miss your ring. Cause he
did.
Cause he did. I did.
He
bro.
did.
The same year of Destiny. You know what I'm saying? I was supposed to come like be a volunteer coach. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Getting my feet wet, but I went with Tojo, man.
Okay.
I went with Tojo, man.
BJ be clowning you for that now?
No, it wasn't. He know it wasn't nothing personal. It didn't fit my schedule. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It just didn't fit my schedule.
Understood.
Yeah, no, that's all it was, man.
Yeah.
You know, but I definitely missed my ring, man.
Yeah.
I was supposed to be a part of that, man.
Yeah. Man, shout out to them, man. That's legendary, bro, for that program to do what they did, man. So you get to King, bro, and bro, how does it feel? But you're basically coaching the ops, man. You in a general shirt, man. And you went to Riverside, man.
Hey, man. At this time, man, Riverside had just hired a whole new staff from like Racine. You know what I'm saying? That was when the coach the year before he was like at Racine Horlick or something.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They went a different direction too, man.
Yeah.
You know, like I say, man, it was just it fit my schedule, man. My bad, Riverside. I had to
Oh
do
no,
it,
man.
though,
We just jokes down here.
I already know, man. It hurt my heart to do it too, y'all. It hurt my heart to do it too, but no, it just fit my schedule, man. It was like a match made in heaven.
And was you coaching the JV or the?
Yeah, I had the JV, but like I said, I'm working in the building, so morning workouts, I'm there with everybody. After school workouts, I'm there with everybody because I'm there already. You know what I'm saying? I'm there all day. I'm making sure everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm like our middleman because I'm the only one in the building that was on the staff, so I'm everybody middleman. But it was just perfect, man. It was too perfect.
Question for you, bro. And then with King, bro, legendary for Coach Guys and just what he was able to do. You know what I'm saying, with Pre, Troy, Lanier, all that group. And just for Doug Lewis to kind of take over that program, could you feel, what's the shift and just the difference between having guys there? I know he ain't go there, but everybody know who Guys is. And then having Doug Lewis, what makes him stand out in terms of how he run this program?
Man, so I don't know. People probably don't know. Doug went to King. Doug won the state championship at King back in '84.
So he
that was his mentality already, like championship or bust. We're not here for city championships. We're here for state championships. So you know what I'm saying. He coming from college also. His ran real. You know what I'm saying. Plenty structure, man. You know what I'm saying. That's what one thing about Doug, man. He know his stuff and he run his program right, man. You know, you're not skipping those steps.
Right.
If you don't come to the weight room, if you don't come to study table, you won't play, fam.
That's what's up.
You know, so like he ran it real. He was a lot of structure, man. I learned a lot from dude. You know what I'm saying? Like I learned a lot from him, Coach Cy, man. Then Coach Shelby was over there too. Shelby was there at the time too. So like I said, Shelby was the big homie from the Rebels. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, it was all easy. Like Shelby would be my assistant for my JV games, like stuff like, and just talking me through it, like. So shout out to Shell, man, for real. He really took me under his wing during that time. You know what I'm saying, like to make sure I was a better coach. And then too at that time, that's when I was coaching Amari and them like 6th, 7th grade. So he like on my heels about that too. You know what I'm saying, just being a big brother like he's supposed to be, man. So.
And question for you, bro. All right, at this time, bro, do you and B. Jonathan, are y'all still like in contact with each other? That relationship still going on?
Oh yeah, B always was my dog. You know what I'm saying. At that time, he was with Wisconsin United though, so it wasn't no Haliburton at that time. You know what I'm saying. That Haliburton probably came like a couple years after that. It was a couple years after that.
We'll get to that. So. You still at King, man, doing your thing. And, bro, in terms of just coaching AAU, coaching high school, what would you say some of the differences are that you had to get used to, bro?
Structure, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Structure, for sure. Like, high school, they calling all that knick-knack stuff. You know what I'm saying? They calling all that. AAU, you get to slide a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So, you gotta, it was just little stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Making sure my X's and O's was on point.
Yeah, for sure.
Some more X's and O's in high school. You know what I'm
for
saying?
Sure.
So,
for sure.
Just make sure I stayed on point.
And then just in terms of coaching style, bro, because I know some coaches, especially the older ones, they got a certain system. We running this swing, we running this motion, we running this flex. This what we doing, and y'all got to adjust to me. Are you the type of coach to where you like, okay, I'm going to see who on my team, and I'm going to design something that fits our strengths? Like, what's your coaching style in terms of your kids?
So, my first year there, I run the same stuff Doug run. On the strength of, I think my dudes go take these dudes' spots. That's when I'm on with my team. Like, I really think some of y'all dudes about to take their spots. So let me run the same type of stuff so that.
Did Doug tell you to?
He wanted me to keep the base.
Okay, that makes sense.
The base offense, but
makes sense.
And I still threw in my own stuff, but like I said, I was thinking too, these dudes finna outbeat these dudes. Like we was young, like this. The seniors was kind of like Doug was getting them up out of there, man. I ain't gonna lie, it was that gap from guys to Doug. Like guys left the right year because the talent went straight to the ground after that. We was. The first year, Doug, man, he was watching Royce. Shout out to little Royce, man. He was nice, but we was watching Royce go, man. That was That was about
Oh,
it.
y'all.
That was about it.
Ride that ship till we can't
Yeah.
ride it no more.
So then next we got a nice little freshman group. My little cousin Cam, little Eli, LT. You know what I'm saying? We getting some players. You know what I'm saying? We getting a couple guys now. So boom, that's when we get like Anthony Wharton. You know what I'm saying? He was over at Golda. We get him to come in. We get then we get another freshman group to come in, like Lil Rick and Peyton. You know what I'm saying? We just get nice young pieces coming in, real basketball players to come and place these dudes. That's like we had football players on the team. You know what I'm saying? No knock to them. Everybody need a football player too.
Yeah, right.
They ain't out there to hoop. You know what I'm saying? So now we're getting real basketball players in, getting transfers over. Boom. That lead us to junior year. Sophomore year, that's when we made the noise. You know what I'm saying? We made a lot of noise around the city. We're like, oh, okay, King, King ready. Then junior year, that was the year Q won Player of the Year. You know what I'm saying? Pop Bayview went like the city championship was cracking. You know what I'm saying? But we rolling at this time. We rolling now. Then boom, they senior year is when we go 21-1.
I remember that.
It's the COVID year.
I remember that.
We end up losing that game, but it was the COVID year. Boom, we done. You know what I'm saying? So,
tough.
Like we built that program from the ground up back. You know what I'm saying? To where it's kind of supposed to be. So
that's what's up.
Shout out to Doug, man.
Yeah.
People don't give him his credit for that, man.
Yeah.
Good
dude, man. He used to. I don't know if he still go there. But I played against him at Parkline. Parkline would have like a little men's open gym at the church. And this was years ago, and he was there just hooping, and I got to meet him. Just like solid cat, man. So doing your thing at King, having success there, man, y'all get the program back to where people know King to be. Now after King, bro, what's the plan? Is it I'm gonna keep rocking here, or is it time to do something else?
So I end up leaving there from work. I don't work there no more. I go to a different school to work at, and it just didn't fit my schedule no more.
Let me ask you, bro, so how does that work with your situation, bro, and how MPS do it? Do you pick where you want to go, or they station you to which school you got to be at?
So they station us. Stations wherever, you know what I'm saying, wherever they could pull you any day. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was just... So with that situation, it was they got a new principal in, and she was on some like I want my people in, and I was the lowest on the totem pole level. So it was like, yeah, man, you gotta go. So I ended up going to King Middle School. So I worked there. Boom, that's when COVID hit. So COVID hit, you know what I'm saying? We out of school, but MPS serving like the lunches or whatever. Boom, that's when I go to the school I'm at now, Lloyd Barbie. I go there, man, I get there. I'm like, who y'all basketball coach? You know what I'm saying? We ain't got one. Y'all have a team? No, don't nobody want to coach it. Oh, come on, man. I couldn't imagine my life without basketball. You know what I'm saying? So I literally get there, bro. I'm coaching. They ask everybody, bro, I'm coaching soccer, basketball, football, everything, bro. Like, come on, man. Y'all ain't playing no sports around this joint, man. Like, so I really turned that up. Like, come on, man, let's go. Like, so, and then that's when I jumped back into AAU. You know what I'm saying? At this time, like I said, I had stopped coaching AAU probably like Amari in the 8th grade year. That's when, shoe deals come into play, man. If you ain't got a shoe deal, time for your players to go, man. So players go. So at this time, I'm just watching them. I'm like going to tournaments, watching them. Boom, running to B. Jonathan. I'm being funny, low key, but I'm like, what up, man? Let me get your 3rd grade team. It's yours, huh? It's yours. Do what you want to do with it.
That's how he talked.
No, for real, like, no, for real, that's not for real. It's yours, man. Whatever you want to do. So. At that point, I'm kind of thinking he playing, kind of not, you know what I'm saying, not really knowing. So then, boom, fall come, he hit me up again, like, so what up, you got some kids, what's going on, what you doing? I'm like, no, bro, I got my son, let's ride, you know what I'm saying? So I ended up having to try out, and shit, from there, boom, got me a little team. That was last year. Now I'm all in, man. Running workouts.
And when you went over, bro, was y'all still united or y'all was Haliburton at this time?
We was Haliburton by this time.
Okay.
We was team
Okay.
Haliburton
Cool.
by this time.
Cool.
You know what I'm saying? So I come on, boom. We team Haliburton. I'm not even knowing nothing about like the Nike deal about to happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even knowing. So boom, that hit the fan. We get the Nike deal. We do EYCL for a year last year. Did pretty decent, you know what I'm saying? Then come, you know, we got to go with the player, man.
Yeah.
Tyrese picked Puma, man. You can't miss that bag, man. Shout out to Ty, man.
Yeah.
He jumped Puma. Now we over here with Puma, man. Puma treating us good, man.
Okay, that's what's up, man. Y'all jerseys hard too, bro.
Yeah, man.
So in terms of the team, man, in terms of the guys, man, just talk about the experience, bro, with your current team and just how you with these kids and coaching and training them up.
Man, like I said, I learned so much from my first group that like this easy, man. It's like I said, I'm coasting, riding the bike, like you know what I'm saying. Last year, whew. Shout out to my last year team, my last year parents. We was getting smacked up. Oh my God, man. So like my team was so originally I wanted to do a third grade team.
Okay.
But they like, bro, it's not gonna be many third grade tournaments. You'll end up playing a lot of fourth.
So
you might as well do a fourth grade team.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, I'll do a fourth grade team. Just play these couple third graders I got up, learning year, whatever. I'm not. We have a tryout. I get some fifth graders.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking we finna go get smacked how we did last year. I got a couple kids, they decent.
Yeah.
Getting smacked up all year.
Rough.
Because the youngins was the most consistent ones.
Yeah.
So the youngins, they really not ready for it. Like, mind you, I got second graders playing, bro. Like, second and third graders, I started 3 of them every game for sure.
Yeah.
You know?
Let me ask you, bro, as a coach, how do you keep the morale up and y'all walking in the losing by 30, getting dubbed? How do you, as a coach, motivate the kids to come back?
So it went from losing by 30 to 20 to 10.
Like, so it's progress.
Yeah, we gradually getting better for sure. By the end of the season, that's when we started getting a couple wins.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So like it gradually got better, but that's the tough part. Like keeping these youngins ready to play.
Yeah.
And we getting smacked. Oh my God! Not even like it's no chance we winning. Like we just here type thing. We just hooping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But shout out to the parents and youngins that stuck with me, man.
Yeah.
We in a new year, and like I was just telling you earlier, man, I should have redid my schedule, man. I like my team now, man. We nice.
Yeah.
We hooping. We playing hard. We playing how my teams play, man. I like it.
That's what's up, man. Were you able to link with Tyrese and talk to him?
Yeah, man. So it's funny, man. When I met Ty a couple years back, man. I went to Speech with my cousin Kari, man. Shout out to Kari, man. What they over there doing at Mesmer too, man. So I went to Speech with him just to watch the Milwaukee Cats, man. Like we just wasn't on nothing. So end up seeing B there, talking to B, Tyrese. So B gets to jacking good on me, like, Ty, you didn't want no parts of Gary in middle school. You know what I'm saying? He like, Ty, Gary kill you in middle school, kill you. So Ty like, whatever, man, whatever. So then I gets to messing with both of them. Like, B, who the best player you ever coached?
Yeah.
He like, shit, middle school was you. Ty like, come on, bro, I'm the best player. B like, man, I had D Burton too. Like, so, you know what I'm saying? B gets the name and these other cats. Ty like, come on, I'll kill all them. If you put me in the gym with all them, I'll kill all them.
Now, but back in the day,
that's what we was trying to say.
But Burton was a whole man, bro.
Shout out to Ty. He wasn't going, man. Ty wasn't going. He like, man, I killed D, this, that, the other, man. It was funny though, but. So
that's.
So then, you know what I'm saying? From that point forward, every time Ty came around, man, it was all love.
That's
you know
what's
what I'm
up.
saying?
I heard he a good dude.
Yeah, man. He just shout out to Ty, man. Just came to our practice like 2 weeks ago, man.
Okay.
You know, man, when he broke our hearts, man.
Okay, I want to stay with your story, but I need you for like 10 seconds to speak on the dilemma, bro. We Milwaukee Cats. We mess with the Bucks. But you got bro on the other side, man. Did what he did, man. How do you balance, bro? Rooting for Ty, But then, you know what I'm saying, sticking with the hometown team, bro.
And the whole series, I'm like, I want the Bucks to win.
Yeah.
I want Ty to score 40 and 10 every game,
Right,
though.
but
Like,
we
I
take
want the
L's.
Bucks to win, but I
Yeah.
want Ty to kill,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and he killed and won,
Right.
man.
Man, what's up with this overrated BS people saying, man?
Man, they said the league voted like that, man.
That's crazy.
He hear y'all, man. Ty hear y'all, man. He finna get the Patriots in the Eastern Conference Finals, man.
He might.
Stop playing with him.
He might. Man, they just don't like him because he light skinned, bro. That's all that is, man. That's all, man.
Shout out to Pops too. You was tripping the other night, be honest, man.
Was it
tripping, Pops?
Hey, we live and we learn, man. That's all that is, man. But so what's crazy with that, bro? I didn't see the initial thing when he came on with the tie. I just saw Giannis go over to him. I'm thinking they cool. Then he put his head on his. I'm like, damn. I ain't never seen nobody talk like that before. We just cool, but like, I mean, man, your son just, won an emotional series, man. I get it, man. Our parents, parents done did something crazy.
Yeah,
rooting
man.
for their youth. So I get it, man.
I think the ban too long, man. Y'all doing my boy too long, man.
How long did he get banned for?
Man, for the foreseeable future, man.
Oh, so they ain't even put a date.
No, no, for the foreseeable future.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. We can't suspend my man for a quick 5 or something, man.
Give him a game.
Yeah,
man.
My boy done did his time, man. They missed about 3-4 games, man. Let my man's back.
Yeah. But my brother, man, so we done worked from all the way from 4th grade with you, playing with the Rebels. We was the Stars first. Then y'all was the Rebels. Then you go to let's rewind. What was the feelings from you going from the Rebels to DTA? Was it any like, damn, I gotta lead the guys I started with them. Now I'm with, I ain't gonna say DTA the ops, but that's another heavyweight in the city.
Man, it was what was best for me, man. B
I
knew
hear
that
you.
too, man.
Yeah, I hear you.
He was bringing in studs at that time.
Yeah.
That's when like Steve Stovall, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
came to that team.
Shout out to Bart.
Little Big Luke.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't no minutes for me, man.
Yeah. And they was playground at this time.
So
too, right?
I was part of that team too. I was part of the little merger too or whatever. So then, but that's when, and, little do people know, we was supposed to get Jerron Mayman too. So he's saying that. And my mama, my mama ain't no dumb woman. She like, we might have to look at other options, son.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right. So that's when, I really started playing for a little knockoff AAU team called Noni.
Okay.
It was like guys from Riverside, our little group from Riverside. I ended up leaving them and going to the Badgers. That was like me, Terry Taylor, Antoine from Bayview.
Man, shout out to Twan,
man.
Yeah.
Devro.
They was cold. Yeah, I remember the Badgers. Tony, was it Tony Kuzny over there?
Yeah. All us, you know what I'm saying? We was on. I went with them, so we was straight. You know what I'm saying? Then I went to DTA.
Okay.
So I had that little mix of all that. But
I ain't heard the man. Shout out to that Badgers team, bro. That was cold, bro. I remember seeing them at tournaments, dog. Man, shout out to them, man. So, bro, we go from your AAU history to what you do at Riverside. You know what I'm saying? Bump your head your senior year. But then you're able to go to MA. Unfortunately, don't play there. And the Sheboygan don't play there. But then finally went on the redemption tour. Went to UW Marinette, bro. Then transitioned to coaching. You know what I'm saying? Started on the AAU scene. Then went to high school. Now you back on the AAU scene, bro. That's a lot. So if you just had to just give some words for your journey, bro, what would you say?
Man, stay down, man.
Yeah.
Stay down for the come up, man. You know, that's what life about, man. Just trusting and believing.
Yeah, for
it's
sure.
Gonna be ups and downs, but you gotta fight through, man.
Yeah.
Today it might be sunny, tomorrow it might be raining, man. What you gonna do?
Facts.
You gonna give up or what, man? You can't give up, man. Like I say, you never know who you need, man. Y'all young dudes be out here, man. F this coach, F that, you know what I'm saying? Doing all this cussing, doing all this extra. You never know when you might see that person in another life and you need them. So, man, y'all just, watch your surroundings, be comfortable.
And then, bro, that's beautiful. And then just with your journey that you went through, now transitioning that into you just being a dad, bro. All the stuff you've been through, man. What is it you trying to give your kids to just put them in the best position?
So man, like the reason I started like coaching was because, you know what I'm saying, I had my son, so it's like I want to coach my son in the long run.
Yeah.
So then boom, come around this time, he like, Dad, I want to play. I'm like, all right, you know, we going around playing. He like, no, Dad, I want to play for a team. At this time, he can't. His school team, you know, they playing on the little rims. Man.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Dad, I want to play on the team, man. So I'm like, man, all right, son. I'm gonna start an AAU team with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, is this what you really want to do?
Yeah.
Are you willing to put in the grind, the time, he like, yeah, Dad, yeah. So that's when I jumped back in it. You know what I'm saying? This next time, you know what I'm saying? So like I started it because I wanted to coach him in the long run, and boom, here I am coaching him in the long run. So that's all it was about, man. It was all for him.
What's that experience like coaching your son, man?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, it's ups and downs to it, because
Yeah.
like, you know, even like last year and even like this year now, like he not the best player on the team.
Yeah.
So like every game his minutes fluctuate, you know what I'm saying? Because just because you my son, you ain't getting no minutes, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I still remember you in practice last one, you know what I'm saying, and running.
Mm-hmm.
Like I still remember all that, you know what I'm saying? No favoritism because you my son. So like them times where it was like he felt like I should have been in.
Yeah.
Now he's salty at me. We ride into the crib, he's salty at me. And
Yeah.
he don't want to talk to me. Man.
Right,
so
right.
It's just, you know, I think we got past that part to where like I let him know like, hey, I'm your coach there, but after, talk to me like I'm your dad. I'm your dad right after, bro.
Yeah.
Like, so now we getting to that point where, you know what I'm saying, like I always tell his mom, I'm like, I don't know if basketball gonna be like his calling.
Yeah.
But he know the game. He gonna be able to coach or something like that. He know it, like, cause he think it through early. Like I see it in him already. You know what I'm saying? Like honestly, that's what B. Jonathan told me at a young age. Me and Bobby's like he told both of us like y'all either gonna be coaches or something to do with basketball in the long run.
Yeah.
Full story circle.
Right,
I'm
right.
coaching up under B. Jonathan. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I feel about him. Like he know the game. He know where to be. Like all our plays. He know all our plays. You know what I'm saying? Nothing like that. But his skill level just ain't where he wanted to be. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I just keep developing something. Don't worry about all that. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be the best now anyway. You know what I'm saying? You want to be the best at the end. You know what I'm saying? So like I tell him and my team, keep stacking days, keep stacking weeks, weeks turning to months, months turning to years.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, you good now. Like you can play with whoever. All because you going hard and keep grinding, keep stacking, you know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
That's dope to hear. We at the point of the interview, bro, where I ask this to everybody. You probably know the question, man. OG Gary, Coach Gary, Father Gary, had to speak to your younger self, bro. You had to speak to Riverside senior year Gary, Riverside, or MATC Gary. Bumped his head, man. What advice would you give to your younger self?
Man, I seen KG say this, man. Listen.
Yeah.
That's it, bro.
Yeah.
Listen. Like I was hard-headed. I was a hard-headed young, you know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't bad or nothing, but I always wanted to do it my way.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't listen to what nobody had to say because I wanted to do it my way. And doing it your way, not knowing they done been through this. They done been where you at, you know what I'm saying? So like that's what I just try to tell my kids, bro. Like, listen. You don't ever get too old to where you can't listen and learn something, you know what I'm saying? Just keep listening, keep soaking it all up. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was hard-headed, man, so I wasn't listening to nobody. I was blocking everything out, you know what I'm saying? Because I wanted to do it my way. Your way ain't the right way, you know what I'm saying? The long call, I should listen, you know what I mean? So just listen, man, listen, for real.
That's what's up, man. And in terms of just your kids, man, how you gonna pound that message into them?
Man, I tell them all the time, like, I be telling them something, they could be quiet, just listen, fam. Listen first, listen to what I gotta say, listen to what the next person gotta say. I just make sure I always make sure they listen, you know what I'm saying? I see a lot of my oldest son in me, man. He got an attitude like me and all that, so it's hard getting through to him, man. Getting to that age where he's smelling himself too, so man, just trying to keep him on that track, man. Just listen, you know what I'm saying? Just listen.
That's what's up, man. That's a beautiful thing. And like the way the city is, Milwaukee's small, bro. So, like, I definitely remember you, but the people you cool with, I'm cool with. So, everybody who was down here, bro, had nothing but good things to say about you, bro. Flav, wonderful things to say about you. Josh, good things to say about you. So, I'm like, man, it's a no-brainer, bro. And then, you know what I'm saying, B-Joe, you know what I'm saying, that being your family, I'm like, it's a no-brainer. So, the fact that you came down here and was able to get the interview done, man, that's dope. And even at this, bro, keep my line unless, you know what I'm saying, you want to talk about the game, whatever, bro. We definitely got to, you know what I'm saying, keep that going, bro. And if you got any shout-outs you want to give, man, the floor is yours, man. Anybody, you know what I'm saying, you want to big up, anything you want to promote, man.
Man, appreciate you for bringing me on. First off, man, for real, man, like you said, basketball, man, this was one big community, man.
Yeah.
Let's keep the community good, y'all,
For sure.
man. Shout out to Flav, Josh, B-Joe, man. Appreciate y'all, man. You know, especially B-Joe, man. People don't know, man. That's my big cousin, but like, he was who I looked up to, man. He was the bar, man. He set the bar in our family. He the oldest grandkid, so like, you know, that's the bar, man. We all been trying to shoot for his bar, man. Even still to this day, man. So appreciate you for setting the bar so high. And, you know what I'm saying? We just us trying to come up under you, trying to, you know, be just like you, man. So I appreciate you for that, man. That's something our grandfather installed at us early, man. You know, we do things different, you know what I'm saying? So we stuck to that standard a while, man. Shout out to my grandpa RP, man. RP, my brother Juice, man. I love you, Jordan, man.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah, man. Man, shout out to everybody who rock with me, man. Shout out to Team Haliburton, man. Shout out to my boys, man. Anybody who rock with me, man, for real.
Now I'm gonna have to put you on the spot, bro. And I'm starting to do this with the pod, and it's starting to be a thing, bro. And if you could say no comment, I'll let you slide. You can say no comment. But people don't realize, like you said, Riverside now had some dogs. So in the time you was there, bro, from 06 to 09, in that frame, you could even include 05, because I want Rick to be in that little bubble. Top 3 Riverside players, bro. You had to give your top 3, your personal top 3, bro. Who you saying? You can say pass if you want to.
No, this thing there easy.
Top 3.
Man, I'm going Rick. Rick was number 1, man.
For sure.
Fred was number 2, and Wookie was number 3, man.
Yeah.
I'm saying Dano was a close 3B, but
yeah,
Wookie, man, Wookie was, man, I hated how Wookie got did too, man. Like, yeah, man, but Wookie was cold, bro. You never know.
Oh,
when
for sure.
Wookie was going up top on somebody.
Man,
Rick and Fred speak for themselves. They was clear buckets, man. I watched Fred up close and personal give a lot of y'all buckets, man. For real. For real, man.
And shout out to Bateman too, bro.
Yeah.
I know he wasn't really he was good at Riverside, but I feel like, bro, when he got out, he just took off.
He was valid there, man. I ain't gonna lie, Riverside. That's when Rock got the job, he got the recruiting rolling. Now I ain't gonna lie, he had, like you said, Bateman, man was there.
Oh yeah.
T. Lou, T. Lou was the guy on that team. Man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They had Lil Los, man. I ain't gonna lie, Rock had it rolling.
Players.
So, after once Rock got the job, he got it. It turned into a program then, man.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, I'm a Dominican Knight, but definitely, man, shout out to the Tigers, man. Y'all, like, when you naming the names of like that's some strong alumni right there. But like, again, my guy, appreciate you. Before you get out of here, you got to sign the board. You got to sign the ball, man. Like I said, when I got everybody's signature on the ball, selling it on eBay for $1 million, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, again, my brother, it was a pleasure. Gary Joseph, Mark Pace, Cut Talk, we out.